So like, I guess I don't really look like myself. I kind of like, I don't know, lazed around, didn't do what I normally do, didn't really take care of myself, didn't put on, like, makeup or do anything. Like, kind of digging myself a grave here, I guess. But what I'm trying to say is, like, um, I have to be quiet because the baby's sleeping in the other room. But I was thinking of talking about, oh, see, like, look, I have like stuff like in my hair, like I'm just a mess. So I was thinking of talking about like emotional relapse and what that looks like. Um, how it works is, first you have an emotional relapse, then you have a mental relapse, and then you have a physical relapse. Emotional is like where you'll have certain thoughts and behaviors. Mental, you'll have certain thoughts and behaviors. And physical is where you're like, I am going to get, you're on your way to pick up, or you have picked up. So, emotional, some of the signs are you stop taking care of yourself, you become irritable, bitter, discontent. One of the things that I found when I was going into an emotional relapse was I started going back into my old criminal behavior. Like, I would, like, in the past, when I've had like longer periods of sobriety, I remember I would go and involve myself in criminal activity. Like, I wasn't on drugs at that point, but I still was involved in the old things that I would do, like drive people around when they would shoplift, and like, just hang out with like bad people, not bad people, just like, people that were still in addiction, even though. So I was like exposed to it, but I was like, oh, I'm never gonna do it. I became angry again. I stopped taking care of myself. I started isolating. I stopped connecting with people. I stopped being accountable, and I became really frustrated at the stupidest things. I noticed today, actually, that kind of happened to me. Like, I was super frustrated yesterday because this lady clearly could see all of my bags at the elevator and walked right in front and stole my elevator and went upstairs because she had a bunch of people. And I was like, you're welcome. Like, can't you see that I have all my stuff there? That pissed me off. And then today, like, I was frustrated because, like, the pharmacy was like, I couldn't get through. Like, their system was down, so I had to call them like 4 or 5 different times. I didn't get my GST return because I didn't do my business returns for like, or like my no returns for my business number that I have. And like all of these little things, like I made a comment on Facebook, so now I had to go do an appeal. Like, all these tiny little things that like frustrated me, and I was like, oh, I was just having a bad day. But like, I was just looking at how far my emotional state has come from where it was before. Like, I used to be aggro, and I could see myself. I was like, wow, I'm starting to slip back into old like behaviors. So I took the time to sit down and go over my gratitudes. That was a really, really big one. What am I grateful for? I spent some time with my daughter. I really made sure that I put my mental health as a top priority. Yes, I didn't put my makeup and look all like bougie like I normally did, but I didn't have anywhere to go, nobody to prove myself to. My phone wasn't working. Like, it was just a lot of everything just didn't work my way, and that's okay. That happens sometimes. But when you feel like you're going into an emotional relapse, be aware, and this is the time to reach out. Don't let it get too far, because if you wait too long, you're going to go into mental and then physical relapse. And by the time you're mental, it's too far. Like, you've already done the deed.